Utah is full of natural wonders.
On that list, the Bonneville Salt Flats. The stunning landscape here is home to speed racers, rocketeers, sightseers, even industry too. But the way humans use this land is harming it.
It's like a desert,
The Bonneville Salt Flats,
but it looks like snow.
one of Utah's special places.
I've never seen this much salt in one place.
This crunchy patch of salty earth is 5 miles wide, 12 miles long, and it draws people from just about everywhere.
That's what I'm here for. Spending big bucks flying out to see the sky.
But as wide open as this place is, it's shrinking. Grain by grain, the salt is thinning.
Salt, right? Halite crystals, the sodium chloride, that's the same salt you would put on your French fries, but that's what makes the ground in this landscape. So
that's Brenda Bowen from the University of Utah. She says the main driver of the shrinking salt flats is us, people.
really the main impact is the extraction that's been occurring across this landscape for more than a century.
Extraction of salty groundwater called brine. The mining industry does that. Extracting the brine changes the chemistry here, and the salt on the surface isn't replenished as it normally would be.
A lot of those conditions have been altered now due to the impacts of humans on the landscape, and so it is no longer, able to grow or form in the same way, and is actually now dissolving.
The salt flats have lost about a third of their volume since 1960, and the thickness of the salt crust has decreased from 7 feet to only 5 feet in the thickest of areas.
It really disturbs me.
When you mention that to visitors,
it's just heartbreaking. And, how do we put a stop to this? How do we stop this? That's the question we should be asking.
Well, Brenda Bowen and her team are asking that question, and the answer? Reduce the human impact here. Proposals include suspending mining near the salt flats, recharging deep aquifers, or treading with more care on the land itself.
But it's tricky to test some of these ideas on this landscape scale.
But if solutions aren't found and agreed on, Bowen says we stand to lose it all.
There is a possibility that by the mid-century it could be gone if things continued on their trajectory, and then you're left with a mudflat. There's really something sublime and special about the landscape, and I think that's at risk. That could be lost for sure.
Wow, great story
Thank
from
you.
Brian there. Question for you. You addressed, obviously, it is thinning and there are solutions out there. Tell us a little bit about what you learned, what we can do.
So what we can do personally is, first of all, be interested in the salt flats. Pay a visit if you haven't been. Learn about it. Read about the science here. Second, if you want to take action, talk to your lawmakers. That's one thing, right? Ask what they're doing. Number two, when you do visit the salt flats, ask yourself, are you treading lightly on the land? Are you taking care of it? Maybe you shouldn't drive your car onto the salt. Certainly not when it's wet. You're not supposed to do it then. But think about how you use it and maybe go a little lighter on that land if you can. But still more research to be done. They've got to test out some of these theories, and we'll see what happens. But there are people who are working to save the salt flats, and that's important to know.
All very good things to keep in mind. Brian, great job. Thank you very much.
Thanks.